Broncos trade buzz. Could Denver pull off a shocking deal for Saints star receiver Rasheed Shaheed? As the NFL trade deadline approaches on November 4th, the league is entering one of its most unpredictable stretches of the season, and Denver suddenly finds itself right in the middle of the speculation. This is not just another rumor. This is a storyline that has captivated insiders, analysts, and fans alike because it involves one of the brightest offensive minds in football, Sean Payton, possibly reuniting with a player he knows extremely well from his New Orleans days, Rasheed Shaheed. The conversation around the wide receiver market has grown louder with each passing day. The league has rarely seen such a deep pool of available talent, with names like Chris Olave, Jalen Waddle, Jacoby Myers, and Rasheed Shaheed generating constant buzz from every major sports network. Yet the truth is that not all of them are truly attainable. Waddle and Olave are cornerstone pieces for their respective teams, both in their prime and both essential to the offensive identities of the Dolphins and Saints. Trading either would take an offer so large and so bold that it would change the course of both franchises. Myers, on the other hand, has already asked out of Las Vegas, and the Raiders' current struggles with a 2-5 record might push them to make a move that benefits both sides. That leaves Shaheed the most intriguing option of them all. He is not a household name like Waddle or Olave, but he has proven himself as one of the most dangerous deep threats in football, a receiver who can stretch the field with pure speed and turn a modest offense into a vertical attack that terrifies defenses. Through 8 games of the 2025 season, Shaheed has hauled in 39 receptions for 431 yards and 2 touchdowns, but those numbers only tell part of the story. His impact goes far beyond statistics. His presence forces safeties to play deeper, his quickness opens up opportunities for slot receivers and tight ends, and his ability to accelerate in open space makes him a constant big play threat. ESPN insider Jeremy Fowler recently reported that the Broncos have been quietly studying multiple positions in preparation for the deadline, including offensive guard due to Ben Powers' injury, as well as tight end and wide receiver, according to Fowler. Denver would ideally like to add a classic field-stretching receiver, someone who can complement Courtland Sutton and Troy Franklin while also giving Bo Nix a weapon that expands the offense vertically. The Broncos under Payton have relied heavily on timing and precision in the passing game, but what they lack is that one explosive piece capable of flipping the field in an instant, and Rasheed Shaheed fits that description perfectly. Adding to the intrigue, Fowler's colleague, Don Graziano, speculated that Payton could reach back to his old team and orchestrate a reunion with Shaheed, a move that would make perfect sense given their familiarity. Graziano listed the Broncos alongside the Colts and Patriots as teams that might be further along in their development than many expected before the season began. Denver has become one of the most complete teams in the conference, boasting a top-tier defense that consistently shuts down elite offenses, and an improving offensive unit led by rookie quarterback Bo Nix, who continues to gain confidence and poise each week. The timing could not be more ideal for a move like this. Denver is not rebuilding, they are contending. They are sitting atop the AFC West and have shown resilience against tough competition, with the Chiefs regaining their rhythm and the Ravens and Bills expected to be in the playoff race until the end. The Broncos know that adding one more difference maker could be what separates them from being a good team to becoming a great one. Payton understands this better than anyone. He has always believed in balance, but he also knows that championships are won by teams that can strike quickly and decisively when the opportunity presents itself. Rasheed Shaheed would give the Broncos exactly that. He is the type of receiver who changes how defenses play the game. Pairing him with Sutton would create a nightmare for defensive coordinators, forcing them to choose between double covering Sutton or bracketing Shaheed deep. Either way, someone is left open, and Bo Nix has shown that he can find the open man with growing accuracy and confidence. It would also benefit the running game, with defenses no longer able to stack the box against J.K. Dobbins and R.J. Harvey, who have formed a productive and explosive tandem in the backfield. Shaheed's time in New Orleans has proven that he can produce even in inconsistent offenses. He has thrived despite the Saints' struggles, and he has done so with limited quarterback stability. Imagine him in a system designed by Sean Payton, a coach who understands his skill set and knows how to put him in position to succeed. This is the kind of move that could elevate both the player and the team, transforming Denver's offense into one of the most unpredictable and exciting units in football. Beyond the numbers, there is an emotional layer to this story. Payton's connection to the Saints organization runs deep, and the idea of pulling talent from his former team carries a certain symbolic weight. It would signal that Denver is all in on competing right now, and it would also reflect Payton's confidence in building something special in Colorado. He has always been known for his boldness, for seeing potential where others see risk, and for trusting his instincts when it comes to offensive playmakers. As trade deadline week approaches, the speculation will only intensify. Insiders will continue to drop hints, fans will flood social media with predictions, and everyone will be watching to see if the Broncos make the leap from potential to powerhouse. This could be one of those moments when everything changes, one move that turns a contender into a favorite, one decision that defines the second half of the season. So, as you settle in for another Sunday of football, keep your eyes on Denver. This is not the same team from last year. They have found their rhythm, their defense is dominant, and their offense is gaining momentum. And if Sean Payton decides to make a move for Rasheed Shaheed, it could mark the start of something even bigger. Broncos fans, what do you think? Could this be the missing piece that puts Denver over the top? Is this the move that brings back the spark of the Peyton Manning era? The kind of bold decision that transforms a good season into a memorable one? Let us know your thoughts. Share your take in the comments, like the video if you enjoy these deep dive previews, and stay connected for every breaking update as the trade deadline countdown continues, because if history has taught us anything, it is that Sean Payton rarely stands still when opportunity knocks.